Is humanity worth caring about, or are human beings the problem? Hi, Alex McFarland here, and I want to talk a little bit about the value of each and every human being. You know, in 1964 at the World's Fair, Travelers Insurance, and I know because I have my homeowner's insurance with Travelers, but Travelers Insurance did a big exhibit called The Triumph of Man. And throughout the 1960s, they put out a record album and even a little 45 with this narration about the value of human beings. And they talked about the philosophical achievements of Aristotle. And then they talked about the spread of Christianity throughout the West and the great human rights achievements and archaeology and art and literature and music and achievements in medicine and the sciences. And it was a celebration of the human race and the accomplishments. And it had a very Christian biblical worldview overtone. And I thought about that in the 60s, about the triumph of man, versus today where we're really told that humans are the problem. You know, recently there was an article about when humans will go extinct, and actually we should plan for a responsible extinction of the human race. Isn't that crazy? But what the difference is 50 years ago versus today, we were a theistic culture, a culture that recognized moral boundaries because we recognized God, who is righteous and who has revealed what true and false is. But as we have lost God, as C.S. Lewis predicted, we've lost man. We have put God and morality out of the picture, but ultimately what that's meant, as in Os Guinness's book, The Dust of Death, and so many others have said it repeatedly, even artfully, that if we lose God, the Creator, we will ultimately use human rights and humanity itself. You know, today, you and I know there would never be a major corporation would put out an exhibit that's positive on humanity and life, and certainly the Christian West. But yet, that's the way it was at one point. The Bible says in Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 and following, about the value of each and every person. God said on the sixth day, plants and animals were already created. And now the pinnacle of God's created order. Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the cattle, over all the animals. Can you imagine humans having dominion? Oh my goodness, the left would have a brain aneurysm to think about humans having dominion. And yet that's the order God created. We are more important than animals. And Jesus, though He is restoring all things, He gave His life and shed His blood to save the souls of people. And that includes you. Do you know you're valuable to God? You matter to God. You have worth, value, dignity, personhood, because you're a human being made in God's image. Now, our ministry, we live to promote the message of life, salvation, God, and truth through events, publishing, broadcasting. If you like this message and you stand with us that people need to know that they matter to God, then like this video, stand with us, pray, support, and together let's tell the world that they matter to God. What are you doing next summer? Hey, how about this? I want to invite you to join me in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, August 6 through 11, 2023, for the Faith and Family Retreat. It's going to be awesome. We'll talk about foundational things. What does it mean to be a disciple? How can you defend your faith? Family time, concerts, renewal of wedding vows. It's going to be great. Then fun, a trip to Dollywood. Who wouldn't like that? And then faith in action. There'll be a mission outreach, talking to people about Christ. So again, August 6 through 11, 2023, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Go to faithandfamilyretreat.com. I hope to see you there.